Hi everyone, this is Marianne here, revealing light tarot, astrology and spirituality wherever you are in the world. When you're watching, a huge shout out to you. I'm here to do air signs for the month of September. This is for your sun sign, your rising sign, or if your moon is in any of these air signs, and they'll be timestamped. Timestamps are in the drop down menu below this video. You might want to tune in. This is a general reading though, so if it resonates, claim it. If not, move on. I don't know how many look at these things, tens of thousands, so it won't ever substitute for a personal reading on that. I don't do personal readings at this time because I'm too busy reading for the collective. There are a lot of scammers about pretending to be psychics and readers. If you're approached by anyone offering you a reading, it is not me. Please don't be scammed. Block them and report them. Okay, so let's get going. We'll start with a Libra. I'll just put the timestamp in. 107. Okay, Libra. Let's see what's coming up for Librans in September. Let me just shuffle. Okay. Librans in September. What's coming up for Libra in September? Okay, so there is something that I'm just seeing like a periscope. Well, there's two immediate images that come to mind. One is a periscope. It's fairly old-fashioned. So what you do with the periscope, you see something while you are in that observing state. The other thing that came to mind is that it's almost like you're training for something as well, because it presented like one of those, you see those medieval games, and it's a thing that you might train on. So what are you training for? There's that kind of energy there as well. What else do you want to bring forward for Libra in September? Yeah, somebody's got a gold ball behind their back. This could be, for some, I'm just going to go out on a limb and say someone's going to present you with a surprise proposal for around Christmas time. It also fits with my intuition around some of you are training for something. So you may be offered something, a prize, for example. When I say prize, this could be on the work front. This could be even looking after family with a goal at the end. There's some kind of prize that you will be getting in a way. And yeah, it's like you're training. You subconsciously know there are big things coming up in the future. It's like you're training for those. So I can see some changes coming up for you. And perhaps out of the blue as well. You may not be expecting them. Good changes. It may be you're offered a trip overseas and you've got to get fit and to go hiking overseas. It's that kind of thing. It may be that you're offered a new position, but it will take a lot of stamina. So you're going to adjust your lifestyle, improve your diet and lifestyle in order to be fit enough to take on the responsibilities. It could be that you're in training for a full and active life as well, and maybe it's time for kind of like a reset. Okay, Libra. Show me Libra. Libra in September. Yeah, there's also something you're anxious about. I nearly said the word, show me your anxieties. So for some, I want to acknowledge that there are anxieties. It could be around a home. Okay. All right. Show me opportunities, challenges, issues, events that might come up for Libra in September 2024. September 2024 for Libra. I'm using the Wild Unknown Tarot in this one, and the Oracle card will be the Shaman's Dream Oracle. So we get here the Seven of Cups. It's interesting in this particular deck. You have the Moon on one side and the Sun on the other. And the Seven of Cups is about choices. And it's, again, you making your choices for the future. It's about you forming the future. And you do that through those good choices. And we get the Hanged Man. So you're seeing something definitely differently. This could be the image of the periscope. You're able to stand back as an observer and see something in a totally different light. This is also about pausing and suspending. It can be sacrifice. It can also be taking some much needed time out. We get the Daughter of Swords at the foundation of the reading, and this is a clarity, an inspiration. It's like a light bulb moment goes on for you. And this owl is wisdom, is wise, and behind him is a galaxy of stars in all the colours of the chakras. So there is a insight that you're getting at this time, a very important one. And you had to be in the right place and frame of mind to get it. You wouldn't have got it a month ago or 2 months ago. You're getting it sort of roundabout now, August, September. Son of Pentacles in the past. This is can be a younger person, but this can also be, I'm getting a draw to the moon there. Can also be around your finances. You've had a win or a breakthrough in finances. That's in the past. And then we get the Sun, and which is crowning this reading, a very bright card. You can't get much brighter than that. It's about your future happiness. Perhaps the breakthrough moment for you has been knowing what it will take for you to achieve that happiness. But I see September as being a pretty good month all round. Now we get the Nine of Wands, and again the moon is here as well. So the moon is drilling down in your feelings. This is guardrails. It's actually a gift to be able to say no, a gift to be able to put those guardrails up. I think you're prioritising your own happiness first, and maybe that's the breakthrough moment that you've had recently. Now we have the Seven of Wands in the present, standing your ground, but also defending yourself as well, or feeling like you need to defend yourself. And we get the from what? Yeah. Okay, the Ten of Wands. Okay, so really what I'm seeing here is that you, for some Librans, you've actually needed to put some barriers up. When I say barriers, they're not barriers. They're like a boundary. If you are intruding in my happiness, you will no longer be able to do that. If you are taking too much from me and there's not enough left for me, you will no longer be able to do that. If you're not putting those boundaries up now, you do need to. And this is confirmation of what you already know. Now, the Four of Wands are here. The Four of Wands can be really, it's in the hopes and fears. So this can be a little bit defensive as well. Hoping that your defenses remain strong. It can also be about reunions and catching up with loved ones. So on the one hand, if it's in the fear position, maybe your family might be taking too much from you, if I can say that, or a community group maybe, or whatever you're volunteering for, a workplace, whatever. It may be drawing on you too much. However, in the hope, feeling this is about families and friends and good times. It's about the Sun card. And so it's sort of like in the pursuit of happiness. I mean, that's the line that comes to me. The Hierophant card is the outcome card. This is a spiritual connection. We've got the crow sitting on a key. Maybe you're unlocking a greater connection or relationship with spirit. But this can also be courts, institutions, governments as well, churches. And we get the Moon card. Yeah, no. This is... yeah, no. Pardon me. With the Moon appearing so often in these cards, it's very, very dominantly featured here. Moon can be feelings. It can be volatility, things coming to the surface. I think everything's up for grabs for you, Libra, in September as you work your way toward doing what you love to do. And then we get the Star card, and that which gives you a positive affirmation for the future. Whatever your difficulties are at the moment, you're actually really, or in August, you were actually fairly deeply considering them. And to me here, it seems that you're making changes in order for you to enjoy life more, to get the most out of life. And because we've got the Hierophant card and the Hope card here, it's like you're meant to be doing this analysing. It's like Spirit's asking you to do that, because we do need that hope. We do need that hope for the future. And you've actually got great clarity around how to achieve that. I just want to say you're on the right path, and then we get victory at the base of the pack, just to confirm that even though it's hard going at the moment, you are on the right path. Stick to it. All right, let's pull some oracle cards for you. For Libra in September. Libra in September. Libra in September. And so we get here the Father gate, bold step forward. Yeah, I really do have a feeling that you're in the middle of making some pretty concrete decisions to take that bold step forward. And that might be doing away with anything or anyone that's shackling you in a way, as you get a lot of light and insight and clarity on what you need to do to make you happy. We get sky dancers and surrender. You know the pathway to take, and I think you're surrendering to a divine will. I say take it. And we get beloved, radical acceptance. This is like a feeling. I'm feeling like you're at home with the decisions and the directions that you'll be taking in the future. And that kind of all crystallizes and comes into your view, hence the periscope, in September. Spirit of the river, movement toward adventure. What makes you happy? We all love an adventure. And deep diver, diving into the task. And Magician's Sword, confidence in your magic. I think this is really nice. It's like a reset feeling that I'm getting for you, Libra. Okay, it should be an interesting month for you. A very insightful and liberating month for you. Let's look at Aquarius now at 12:47. Let's look at Aquarius at 12:47. What's happening for Aquarius? Aquarius, please, at 12:47. Show me Aquarius. Aquarius at 12:47. 12:47. It's interesting that could even be a time as well. Midday, 47 minutes past midday. Okay, let's take a look, Aquarius, what might be happening for you. What's happening for Aquarius? I get, it's like, I keep getting these water images here for both Libra and Aquarius. And it's like you're coming up for air, like a deep dive. You've been on a deep dive and you're coming up for air. Show me what's coming up. Yeah, there's a mountain in the immediate distance. It's like a volcano. It's like people, pardon me, worshipping around a volcano. This is religious, very ancient religious kind of iconography, or whatever it's called. That's not the right word. Symbols, images. Are you going on some kind of expedition? Have you been reading or thinking about ancient rituals? Aquarius, are you intending to visit far-flung places where you might go into some kind of jungle-type forest situation? Thinking about taking a trip overseas, definitely some Aquarians. And it's to off the beaten track is where you're going or where you want to go. Finally visit somewhere that you've been wanting to go for a very, very long time. Now's the time to do it. Okay, yeah, definitely travel. I'm getting the ship imagery. Not that you'll be going by ship, but maybe that's part of it. But there's definitely travel on the agenda for some. Okay, it'll be a good trip. If you're going to do all those things, go on like an expedition, and hence the dive. Some people actually may be doing scuba diving. Okay, so there's a special message. It's a very, very good trip. You've been wanting to do it for a long time. Don't put it off. Okay, Aquarius, what's happening for Aquarians in September? I can't shake the images of transport. Now I'm seeing planes. Okay, I get it. All right, Aquarius, what's happening for Aquarians, please? What's happening for Aquarians? I don't know. I see some of you attending some kind of show, some kind of concert, some kind of award ceremony. It's a big audience and they're clapping. So we get the Four of Swords, and that's retreat. That's we get the symbol of the lamb and the enlightened lamb, knowing when to step back, Aquarius. And then we get the hope card, the star card. So the way that I look at hope is it's in an intention, and it's how you set your sails to move in the direction that you want to go. The Hermit card, you could have been isolated in the past. This is like a dark night of the soul card. But you've been doing a lot of reflecting. And we get the Three of Wands. This is waiting for one ship to come in. It's actually foreign shores, but it's in the past. Some of you have already booked that trip. The Father, or you'll get a windfall. Some of you already know about a windfall, which might enable you to take that trip. The Father of Pentacles is crowning this reading. Finances. It's kind of like you get the final word. Yes, you have enough finances. You have enough to do what you want to do. Some of you could literally be going into business. You've been thinking long and hard about it, and now's the time. The Daughter of Wands. So being motivated and passionate about what you want to do, and moving forward toward it. We get the Seven of Wands in the here and now, a little bit like Libra, feeling like you're standing your ground, having to defend yourself. It's not an ideal position to be in, but we get Judgment. So there's an inevitability of change coming up for you, Aquarius. The Emperor card, control in the hopes and fears. Do you fear being out of control? Do you hope for control and dominion over yourself and not again giving it away to others? And we get the Three of Cups, surrounded by friends, circles of support, unity. That's the outcome. Maybe that's what you're going for, what you want in your life. The Ace of Cups, new starts, the seed of a new emotional start, perhaps involving 3 other people. And then victory. Air signs are making changes in September, and Aquarius is is doing it as well. And at the base of the pack, we have the Ace of Wands. Absolutely, you're going after what motivates you in September. No ifs, buts, maybes. You're doing it. All right, let's pull on some oracle cards for you, Aquarius. Okay. What's happening for Aquarius in September? Show me spiritual messages or any message Spirit wants to bring through for Aquarius in September. Aquarius in September. Show me Aquarius in September. So we have here Horseman, Herald of Change. Exactly what I've been talking about. Again, the passion to do what you want to do. Will-o'-the-wisp, treasures hidden in the shadows. I think we all know, really, don't we, that, you know, when we're about to make a change, and I think Aquarius is, we all know that there's more there. And, you know, it's like this is what Libra might be glimpsing. There's more hidden treasures there in the shadows if we can just see our way clear to make the move. Groupthink, mindful. Well, that's you, Aquarius. I think a lot of people might be feeling like this, that it is time for a change, that they do need to break out of patterns and past situations that restrict yourself or restrict you. And then we get dancers on the foot, balancing act. Okay, so again, Aquarius never does anything randomly or spontaneous. Well, I won't say spontaneously. They never do anything randomly. They kind of know what they've got to do. And we get balancing act here. One more. Perfect storm, the courage to step into life. Yeah, that's beautiful. At the base of the pack, dream thief, you might have been putting this off. But you need to know that the universe is your partner. Take the trip, make the move, leave the job, whatever it is, do it. All right, let's move on to Gemini. Where are we at? 2050. Gemini, what's coming up for you, Gemini? Big changes in the future for you, Gemini, I think. We've got a lot of movement of planets over the next couple of years, including Uranus from Taurus into Gemini. Let's just take a look at Gemini. It'd be sort of totally, you may not need to be so concerned about doing the long yards. Things might be quicker and easier for you. Let's take a look. Gemini. What's coming up for Gemini in September? Beautiful flower here. Stopping to smell. It's not a rose, actually. Looks like a daffodil, a dahlia even. Dahlia, is that how you pronounce them? I'm not up on my flowers, but I'm seeing a lot of them. And so Gemini, this is about stopping for a minute, making sure you go out into nature, smell the roses, smell the flowers, take some time for yourself. Show me Gemini. Yeah. Okay, so I'm kind of seeing a lightning tree now, and so it really is important for you to sow the seeds that you want to harvest in the future. It's really time for you to understand, and there seems to be a theme with the air signs, what is finished with, what is over, and what you need to do to move forward. Okay, let's take a look at Gemini in September. I'm just hearing you shouldn't be running yourself ragged. A lot of Geminis do that. You shouldn't be doing that. You should be contemplating what you need to do to make the future vital, make the present vital, and make the future vital for yourself, because right now just isn't happening for you. For some, not all. Okay, so Gemini, what's coming up for Gemini? Gemini, I keep hearing the past. The past is the past. The past is the past. Okay, Gemini. Gemini, what's coming up for you in September? Gemini in September. Okay, we get the Chariot, quick movement forward. Let's hope it's forward. And clarity, okay? You have clarity about what you need to do to move forward and out of any sort of stagnation. We get the two, there's the flowers. Somebody's sending you love, Gemini. Often Spirit will give me the images of flowers when they want to express their love for somebody. Because it wasn't a rose, anyone who has that loves the dahlias, is that what they are? And daffodils as well. I'm speaking to you. This is a partnership. It's a beautiful bond of love. Okay, in the past we get weighing up your options. Certainly, this is a reset for Gemini that they've been thinking about. We get the Seven of Pentacles, manifesting your future. It's like nothing ever works out exactly as we think it will. There are always hidden obstacles. There's always changes in the road, in the pathway. There's always another route that we can travel. And it's like you've been or are thinking about this And then it's bringing something else forward because the Chariot's here that you want to manifest. Let's see what that might be. The Seven of Swords can be somebody lying to us, or it can be us lying to ourselves. But it's like the thief that steals in and takes all the armory and leaves you with one or two swords to protect yourself. It's like other people have been cunning around you and maybe you haven't been able to see that and to protect yourself in the way that you wanted to. Sorry, I'm just getting that. We get in the present, the Ace of Swords, the truth emerging. The truth emerging. And it's a little like when you are weighing things up, we get the Ace of Swords here, which is sort of like, again, as I said to Aquarius or Libra, I can't remember, sometimes it's just not the time to see the truth, and then suddenly it is the time. It seems like you are seeing truth and clarity as well. And the atmosphere around as your ship is coming in, there's some kind of accolade or benefit that you'll be getting because it's in the present, it's in the environment around you. It can also be foreign shores as well. We get the Father of Wands, the King of Wands in the hopes and fears. Am I brave enough and am I bold enough to do this? And then we get the Six of Swords. So there you are, moving out of troubled waters. There's the rainbow. You're moving up toward the light. So whatever was weighing you down, some of you could have been just overworking and struggling too much. You're moving on from that. Things will slowly but surely get better. We get the Eight of Cups, but you have to walk away from what no longer serves you. You know it. You have to be hard-assed, if I can just say that, the Queen of Swords. Attack it through logic and planning and strategizing. Accept the truth because it's been given to you. You know what you have to do, Gemini, and I think you're going to do it. This is all your energy, all air energy here with so many swords coming through. You will be supported to do what you need to do. The High Priestess, something that we can't see yet. We have the Five of Wands. This is sort of everybody's competing interests, but we have victory and a new emotional start, providing you make the right choices. It's down to balance and moderation. One more from the top of the pack, and we get the Four of Pentacles. You could have been worried about money. That could have been stopping you from acting. But you really do need to, I'm just going to say, take a break too. So there's that for some Geminis. But there's some situation that's coming quite rapidly for you, Gemini. And it's changing everything. Or it will change everything. Some of you will know precisely what to do to get what you want. It's like you've been formulating this because you've seen the truth for a while now and you put this into implementation. Show me what's coming up for Gemini. Please, any messages from Spirit for Gemini. Messages from Spirit for Gemini. Please, messages from Spirit for Gemini. So we get deep, quiet meditation and stillness. Perhaps that's the Ace of Swords realization that you actually do need to slow down a bit. I think I'm always telling you this, Gemini. Drifter, experiencing life as it comes. Not so much planning, not so much doing the same old, because that drives Gemini mad. But just being a bit more spontaneous and just allowing life to come to you rather than you going out and sort of grabbing it all the time. The eye of the needle, intentionality. I think if you just put your intention on, I will experience life as it comes. I will experience, and free yourself up and give yourself enough space to experience life as it comes. And sometimes it takes quietening all the distraction for you to experience that. We get Netcaster, preparations come to fruition. Interesting, I'm intrigued. What is coming to fruition? Dragon's horde protecting the future. Maybe there's some kind of something coming through, because you had the Chariot there, that allows you to do more of what you want to do and less of what you don't want to do. Stars in the sky, limitless possibilities. Yeah, something's freeing up in September, Gemini, that's giving you access to do more of what you want to do. The possibilities then are endless. There's no more being cramped. There's no more being confined in a space. It's you and your mind being set free in September, and it's you that has made this happen. Wow. Okay, Gemini, thanks for tuning in. Thanks, Aquarius. Thanks, Libra. I'll be back again soon. Bye for now.